Welcome to Section 2 of the Instructional Coach Rubric Asynchronous session for evaluators. Our first outcome is to utilize the Look For's tool to identify specific observable examples aligned to the meets category. Our second outcome is to identify sources of evidence, specifically that connects coaching practices, student outcomes, and school goals. We'll start by a quick refresh in our duty as evaluators to maintain a comprehensive approach. In Section 1, we talked about starting by reading the section description, then the indicator, and next the meets to connect the dots and identify what each indicator truly measures. Now let's look at an example of specific observable evidence aligned exclusively to the meets category for an individual indicator. While this tool is optional, it can support us in considering what we might utilize to justify our conclusions. Here's an example of a piece of evidence from the Look For's. The coach uses questions during planning conversations to help educators articulate learning objectives and success criteria for students. Some example questions are, what are some things that you want students to know and be able to do? What would success look like and sound like for students? It's important to note that the Look For's document should not be used as an exhaustive checklist. They represent only some of the examples of effective coaching. Proficient coaching may manifest in other valid ways not explicitly listed. There is a link at the top where you can give feedback on the Look For's. If you have ideas or suggestions for the improvement of this tool, please utilize this link. Now let's move into how we can gather evidence. A good starting place for evaluators is to begin by considering what evidence would align with our goals. What are our major school goals this year? What evidence would make visible the connection between coaching practices, teacher growth, and student outcomes? This type of coherence is critically important because it ensures instructional coaches align their efforts with school goals and district strategic priorities, stemming from a shared depth of understanding about the purpose and nature of the work. We'll pause here to briefly explore some of the rubric indicators that connect directly to this alignment. Many of these indicators fall under professional responsibilities, Domain 4. 4C, this indicator explicitly requires the coach to work with stakeholders to implement district-aligned strategies and accomplish defined goals for students. 4E, this indicator ensures that the professional learning provided by the coach incorporates evidence-based practices aligned with district priorities. And finally, 4D, the coach's use of data must align with school-wide expectations to support growth and achievement. Let's pause here and reflect. Connected to our Jeffco mission of coherence, how might we leverage this rubric to deepen that alignment between the instructional coach's daily support and our school's strategic goals? Feel free to pause the video here to provide yourself with additional reflection time as needed. Now we'll dive into some of the misconceptions when using the Look For's tool. Misconception number 1, the checklist trap. Evaluators mistakenly use the Look For's as an exhaustive checklist for evaluation. Oops. The Look For's document should not be used as a checklist. They only provide some examples of behaviors and effective coaching may manifest in other valid ways not listed. Misconception number 2, applying the Look For's to all levels. Evaluators attempt to use the specific meets examples to score performance at the exceeds, emerging, or does not meet levels. Oops again. These other levels require distinct criteria concerning the depth, consistency, innovation, or struggle. And now it's time for a quick check for understanding. True or false? The look fors provided are aligned to all 4 performance categories. False. The look fors are aligned only to the meets category. Good job. Here's our second question. Which statement describes the intended use of the look fors tool for evaluators? A, B, C, or D? The answer is B. Great job. The look fors provide some examples. However, they are not to be used as an exhaustive list. In closing, we'll have follow-up supports available. You can email directly to the evaluations team. You can also find resources under the HR page looking for employee evaluations. Thank you.